A new documentary about the life of British cartoonist Ralph Steadman is finally ready after 15 years in production. Steadman's most well known for his work with American author Hunter S Thompson. The documentary is called For No Good Reason and charts Steadman's kaleidoscopic life and stars his close friend Johnny Depp. Ralph Steadman spoke to Channel 4's Paul Mason.
If you weren't here, I'd be having a lie down now. Are you ready for this? Because it might not be very good, but it might be great too. Wow. Ooh.
When the 1960s turned from dream to nightmare, Ralph Steadman was the man who drew it. Steadman's style has become iconic. Now, a major documentary captures his life as a mixture of chaos and celebrity. In London for a retrospective exhibition, he tells me the secret of his art is simple.
Really? Like it's Paul Clay who said, taking a line for a walk. And it's exactly what I like to do. Or I'd like to blot first, because the blot was an interesting shape that. Wonder where it would go to.
But Ralph, when your lines go for a walk, they go across other lines and transgress into politics and into critique, don't they? Quite harsh.
Yeah, if there are people there who deserve being criticised, I think it's a fair game to criticise.
What was the hardest hit you ever made?
I think it's the melting face of Richard Nixon.
Steadman's Nixon, which made the cover of Rolling Stone, was just one dark portrait of politicians in the 70s.
I felt they were evil. I was absolutely outraged by them.
Why?
Because I thought they were doing the wrong thing. They were supposed to be public figures who were in control, hopefully, of governing a country. Not manipulating it, governing it. It's quite a different thing altogether.
Steadman was in at the birth of so-called gonzo journalism. He toured the streets of New York snapping random beggars. Then he met possibly the most random person on earth, Hunter S Thompson, at the Kentucky Derby.
Gonzo is a Portuguese word, and it means hinge. And so I guess it's to be gonzo is to be hinged or unhinged.
The aim of Gonzo was to become the story, to disrupt the powerful. Steadman and Thompson spread a rumour among the white southern crowd that the Black Panthers were about to attack. And then they watched and waited and drank.
We looked in the mirror and there we saw the evil face. It was us looking back at us.
Steadman's Polaroids have become iconic images, but as for present-day politicians, he's all but given up.
Now I find, like Cameron and Osborne, I call them balloon faces somehow. I don't see them as with any depth to them. These are amateurs now. I mean, you got to be really, you know, you want something that you can really get your teeth into, if you like.
Steadman's generation saw satire destroy governments and protests alter history. The final balance?
And I decided I want to change the world. So I think I've succeeded now, because it's worse now than it was when I started. Right? So,
but we've got politicians whose faces don't look quite so evil.
Well, they've had plastic surgery, haven't they? That's what that done.
Have they?
Yes.